Ahaha! Fuck. I hope none of y'all heard me say that. Okay. Hello again. Oracle of Seasons. Any %. Totally going now, I swear. Also, Keto Fix. Could you change the game? Because we're not running Undertale anymore. And did you pause the audio player? Okay. Cool. Anyway, this is Oracle of Seasons, any %. Basically, you go through half of a game. Well, the whole game is both games linked together. So you go through half of both games. This is Seasons, where you need to save Din from the evil Onyx, General of Darkness. Ooh. He traps her in crystal and sinks the Temple of Seasons to turn the world into rot and destruction. Ethan, please. Basically, the first part of the game is very boring until you get to an RNG manip. Also, for Oracle of Seasons, there are 2 glitches. Oh, you probably need to type in The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, but it's whatever. Something you can see me doing here, when I don't fall into a pit, because I'm stupid, is, I'll, like, be close to a wall, and I'll be pushed up by it. That's wall clipping. That's a minor optimization that you can do in the game. And, fun fact, this game is almost glitchless. There are theoretical glitches that you can do, like wrong warping, that you can't really do anywhere in the game without hacking. And I keep falling into pits. That's fun. This is going great. Okay. Bye, Nick. Thank you for all your help. Have a nice work. No, we do have, in fact, 2 glitches. Theoretical glitches are amazing. They're theoretical because you can do them according to the game's code, and you can execute them with a hack. Like, passing through here while dropping a pirate skull we get later, will lead you to the Lost Woods. But there's no way to actually do the wrong warp with the items that you have in-game. And there's nowhere that you can do it in-game as far as you know. Yeah, I'm sorry. Anyway, falling in 2 pits is not good, but we can do better. I should have set you up to start earlier than when I said you would, so my fault on that as well. You are wonderful. This is the first dungeon. Something you will notice about all the dungeons in Seasons is, well, all the bosses in Seasons, is they're basically ripped directly from Zelda 1, which is because this game was originally going to be a Zelda 1 remake. Also, I don't feel comfortable. I know. Not even a 5-0 something. Terrible. Just terrible. But I did that in 2 slashes, that's good. Geese are the worst enemy in the game, bar none. Yeah, so there's a lot of callback, like, Zelda 1 bosses. The first boss here and, like, the layout of where you find the treasure, that's, like, all Zelda 1. Yeah, this is Minecraft. There were people talking about Minecraft or Zelda 1, so we just decided to merge them into one. Welcome to Oracle of Seasons. Basically a merger of Minecraft and Zelda 1. Wow, that was amazing. So I need to have over 1.5 hearts here, at least 2 hearts. Like, so that I can do all these damage boosts and not die. And there's a quick kill for this boss. You get the boss to walk into the bomb twice. That equals 4 hits. And then with your sword, you do a spin slash, and then it takes 2 more hits. One I do at the beginning, one I do at the end. You'll see a lot of times where I'll mash start in a fading transition. That allows me to move more quickly when I get out of a transition, rather than just letting it fade all the way. And since that's like that, I try to map all my equips to fading transitions, well, as much as I can. Now I'm doing a hard reset because we're going to be doing an RNG minute. So I slash to the high pitch slash, and then I walk through here. Light those torches, move quickly. Anytime an enemy turns, that's like a random turn, it rolls your RNG. These wall masters do not roll your RNG, so you don't have to worry about that. Slash to the low slash, slash 1 after, hold for a spin slash, wail on Aquamentus, and boom, he's dead. That makes it so that Aquamentus doesn't charge you, which wastes like 10 seconds every charge. We can skip heart containers, but we don't because it's really hard. And the heart containers do not take a lot of time to collect, so we get the heart containers. This is the Maku tree telling us where to go, but we already know where to go, so he's basically wasting our time, and we just smash. So we get to continue this minip all the way until we get the dungeon item of Dungeon 2. So that's a neat thing that we do in Seasons. This boy right here, whenever he throws his ball, it rolls RNG. So you want to make sure you don't stay on this screen too long. These Octoroks can be very persnickety when it comes to turning, so you want to make sure you get off as quick as possible. Then you want to make sure the moblin turns, but the p-hats don't turn more. Slash until the low slash, which I heard. Burn this sign, and it's 5 rupees. 1, 2, 3, 4. This makes sure that I get 10 rupees from burning the signs. And 1, 2. This Subrosion here, Rosa, is on her fast cycle of each pattern she is on. Because she has 2 patterns, one's faster than the other. So we manipulate it so that she goes through her faster pattern. 1, 2. I don't have to count my pitches here because I'm the only one that's causing RNG to move, so I can just count them instead of bothering to worry about pitch slashes. Though if I am off, I do know the pitch slashes so that I don't have to worry about, oh, I don't know where I am in the RNG roll. I know what the pitch slashes are in case that happens. So this is Subrosia. It's the underground world where Link can walk next to lava and not be burned alive. Somehow all these hooded people have cloth robes that do not burn, and they can bathe in lava. And it's down here where you see the Temple of Seasons as well. It's pretty neat. You go up here, and the spirits tell you, oh hey, come up, we got a thing for you. So we abide by their requests and we come in. Go up to the pedestal and ta-da! We got a rod. But the rod doesn't have any power. See, that's it. We don't have any powers for the rod yet, so we have to go to the one place we can get it. So we are going to get winter. Spring is the 3rd season we get, actually. Now, normally to get winter, you would have to go through this horrible, long, awful thing called Subrosian dancing. But we have bombs, and we can pull out a bomb and throw it over a pit of lava to activate the switch. And that's what we do in order to skip Subrosian dancing and get the spirit, our rod blessed by Winter's Chill. And then I do a soft reset. Now, every time there is a the press start screen is on screen, every frame that is on, it rolls RNG. So we have to make sure that, I have to make sure that I'm mashing fast enough so that I don't roll my RNG too much during that screen. So, coming up here, when I exit, I'll break the bushes, and then I need 3 consecutive slashes. And I got him. And then I mash start, so that I can move faster. And then here's Sakura. The rod on B actually makes the screen harder, but I already had my equip set when the manip came out, and I didn't feel like changing them. So it's doable, but it's just a little, well, a lot more precise with your movement, because that Octorok is, like, headed to you to hit you and lock you in place. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I didn't get off that screen too quickly, because if I do, then I have to do extra digs coming up. But since that Moblin in the cave did a turn, I can go ahead and just do that, and my RNG is correct. Same thing here, and we got it, so I don't have to do an extra dig on this screen when I turned it to winter. Okay, I did an extra slash there, so that means 2 slashes because he didn't throw a sphere. Let me save point. This is dungeon 2. Ah ha ha. I think this is fine. Yeah, that collected good. Yeah, that's right. I needed high, mid, low, high, and I got it. Burn that rope. Hit these two guys in the pit. Pull out a bomb. Throw it. Boom, they're dead. And that's the manip. Clean manip, I love when I get that. This is actually timed, and you need 6 bombs to get through. So you don't want to go too slow where the chest spawns, but usually you will never go too slow as to when the chest spawns. I did that a lot of times when I was younger, though. Oh, I was bad at this game. I still am bad at this game. Don't let me fool you. Keys get to be really annoying in these next few rooms. It's like they have a personal vendetta against me. But yeah, how are y'all doing tonight? We're also coming up to our first glitch with the mini-boss for the second dungeon. It's exciting. It's mostly exciting because it removes RNG. So, in the Japanese version of this game only, the hitbox for the mini-boss exists before you start the fight, so you can just throw 5 bombs into where the mini-boss will be, like this. Bye-bye. He's dead. You can't do that in the English version, but the glitch doesn't actually save any time over an optimal RNG boss fight. It just removes the chance of it being terrible. We do a little neat thing here where we go backwards so that we don't have to kill all those Pols voices because they're annoying and they like to avoid my bombs. Kill this rope, and I kill this rope because that rope likes to get in my way when I jump out after getting the boss key. Keys and green platforms might as well be the final boss of the game, with how annoying they are. I'm sorry if I'm talking too much. Basically. The next glitch does save time, though. 5 whole seconds. So, we're about to make Dodungo. After you throw him twice, he starts charging at you. So we do this little ditty so that we can minimize the amount of time he spends charging. Yo! None of y'all can see that, but I actually called it, so I'm excited about that. Power the power bracelet, yo. You gotta get swole, bro. Okay, now we're doing another manip for a safety that world record got, and I feel like I can get it too because the world record has it. So... I slashed twice. I hope that's right. Just for safety, we're doing this again. Sorry, I messed that up. I was talking too much. And I messed that up again. Oh my god. I'm sorry that I keep messing up this manip. It's not really necessary, but I haven't done a run in a while without it. So after 3 hard resets, we finally get it. I'm such a good runner. This is Maple. She drops stuff and you can get it. Here we manipulate her to drop a specific ring. Oh yeah, the dungeons are a bit more complicated. Like, it was originally supposed to be a Z1 remake, but... you know, they had to spruce it up a bit. So what I just got was the heart ring, and once I equip it, my hearts will regenerate every few steps or so. And that's what the manip's for. Normally, you get it in 1 try, not 3. But I was trying to speed along so fast that I just sort of messed up. This is Blano. He doesn't like to be skipped. So we come and fight him for gloves that we can give to a kangaroo, who will then take us in his pouch. Yeah, the male kangaroo has a pouch, I'm not entirely sure why. And we can jump to a swamp. We have boxing kangaroos. Every time you come onto a screen where an animal tells you something it can do, like for the first time, and you haven't done it, also we collected a sense seed that's important for later. It'll tell you, oh hey, I can do that. So you want to go through that text quick, but not so quick that you're jumping out off the animal or doing an attack or something. So these are Pegasus seeds. They are amazing, and they are bigger than Pegasus boots. That is an objective fact. Now, why are they better than Pegasus Seeds, you might ask? Well, because I can move fast all the time. Turning, I don't have to worry about having to charge to move fast. I can stand still and move fast, and that helps with some jumps later on. But, and then sometimes you just walk into water without flippers, you know, as you do. I'm starting to get a headache because I haven't drank enough water today. Ugh. And when you get on top of a stump, I don't think I really explained that. Getting on top of a stump and swinging the rod makes it change the season, and it goes in a certain order. This flute calls Ricky, and Ricky hates this cliff. Because you have to be very particular in how you're jumping over the cliff. Now what I'm doing here is a jump punch, which involves jumping over the pit and punching at the same time, and it saves like half a second, I think. It's not very big, and you do it twice? Yeah, twice. So getting it, no, 3 times. So a second and a half from jump punches. Totally worth it, especially all the times that I fall into the pit. Multi-track drifting. We are about to, because I have to go on a date. Because as you saw, the cave that had the dark thingy in it was up a wall, up a strange wall. We need Summer to get in there. Also, this is the star-shaped ore. It can be in one of 4 places, and I got it on the 3rd try, which isn't so great. But it's better than 4th, so, you know, small miracles. We need it because we need this bow. We need this bow because this bow needs to be given to Rosa, who we met at the beginning of the game when we were stalking her to Subrosia, because we need to give it to her so she can be happy and go on a date with us with her keys to get us into the temple where Summer is. Now, you might think it's a little mean that Link is just using her for her keys. And it is. But we got a fiery redhead sitting in a crystal. It's all alright. This is the spirit of summer. We're going to get our rub blessed with Summer Day. There's a lot of saving and quitting in this game because it's just so much faster to save and quit than do a backtrack. There is one specific dungeon where we can't save and quit until... well, there are 2, actually. But the 7th dungeon, there's a specific skip that we do that prevents us from doing any save and quits. But Jon Snow was born in the long summer. What does he know of winter? So normally these spikes need to be killed by shielding them, but you can just shovel them over as well. There's a way to manip these hands, but it's lame, and I don't like it. Yeah, it's also Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight totally ripped this game off. And in the 5th dungeon, you're going to see that it's actually Breath of the Wild as well, because we get magnet gloves. It's Minecraft, it's Zelda 1. We have a Link to the Past boss here in this dungeon. Oh yeah, spoilers. Totally. I'm sorry I'm spoiling this 19-year-old game for y'all. I'll try to be better. No, it's actually Mothula. Well, I do have to move a giant ball around to kill something, so, you know, it fits. This Mothula is much easier, though, because there are no spikes. There is a pit, however, and that's annoying. Also, this part is the most annoying part of the dungeon, so I will scream and cry because I don't like it. Whoa! I forgot which buttons my sword and feather were on. No moving floor. But there are trampolines. If this were Oracle of Ages and Seasons 100%, I would be very sad indeed. The easy fight. So this is the mini-boss, which is kind of pathetic. They're just a bunch of cephalopods that shoot fireballs and flop around. We're about to fight Mothula. It's gonna be exciting. I swear I'm not swearing. Haha, why? Why? We're killing squid kids and moths. Oh yeah, all the things that I'm collecting are essences of seasons, which help the tree grow big and strong. Basically, yeah. Don't worry, we're going back to Zelda 1 bosses again. Next is Goma. A very, very annoying Goma. I don't like Goma. But Dungeon 4 does have some pretty boss music. Okay, bye Maple, we don't need you. I put my flute down at the bottom because I'm never going to use it except for one more time in Dungeon 8. Now, what I want is a Pegasus Seed drop from here, just to have it. But they just keep giving me Sense Seeds, which I actually don't need because I got it earlier. It's a sunken city. You don't bring Ricky here because he doesn't like the smell of it. So Ricky's gone forever. We will never see him again, which is good because Ricky's annoying. Very finicky. He's fast, but he's annoying. Also, that was an amazing jump. This is Dimitri. He's my favorite. Why is he my favorite? He can swim up waterfalls, and that's just amazing. Look at this. Look at this. This is cool. Treasure of the Rudras? Oh, yeah. So, one more thing that was found recently. This is to be hit all in one hit. And apparently they count it by, like, how many times you slash between each one. And that's the only reason that we can think of why that happens. Hello, Nick. I was expecting you to, Oh yeah, this is Dimitri the Dodongo. We killed his dad, that's why he's swimming now. And Dimitri's gone forever, we'll never see him again. Also, we have Cheep Sheeps, so we're totally Mario too. But at least we don't have Kirby. Oh yeah, sorry. When I mash, I like... Hello, Nick. Hello. I like move my finger back and forth across the A and B button. Nick, you should be working. Go to work. So, I'm sorry that you're hearing like the mashing like that. I feel bad about that. Okay, we're coming to the most... This is the most exciting part of the game, period. Like, bar none. It's hide and seek, only without the randomized patterns, and much longer and slower. Can you feel the excitement here? We're not manipulating it or anything. We're just going through it. A giant auto-scroller. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I really hope you can't hear that. I'm sorry. So you can't be digging stuff up, but you have a higher chance of digging up an enemy than a heart, so it's really worthless. You can dig up ore chunks, though, sometimes, which are completely worthless because you don't use them. So you have to wait till you get here, where you can then dig up your feather, finally. So what you didn't get to see was the Fool's Ore, which, funny story about the Fool's Ore, it's actually damages enemies and it has the same damage value as the Master Sword. So that's neat. You just can't actually remove it from Subrosia, which is sad. That was fun. I need to close my vents because I'm way too hot. But I can't get up and do it until I get a cutscene, and I'm not getting a cutscene long enough for it for a while. Well, there's one thing that I could do. Normally, I do that so that I don't ever fall into the lava. But of course I did. So here's the second glitch in the game. You know how I described wall clips earlier? Well, you can wall clip into this mushroom and grab a rooster through rocks. Also, this glorious sound you will get to hear again. Okay. However, we do need to change it to spring because I need the spring bananas to grow, and they will only grow in spring. So that mutes the time save a bit. This is Moosh. He's the cutest of the animals. He's a giant flying bear. You get a ride on him. Also, we got a bomb drop, which is good because it means I don't have to spend time getting a chest in Dungeon 4 to get bombs. It's not super out of the way, so it's not bad, but it's just one of those slightly annoying things that you have to do. Grab the key. And that's why we jumped up and got entered that cave so we could do a save and quit there. Because otherwise you would have to go back, change the season back to spring after re-entering the area, and that's just a long waste of time. Okay, that's the last time you'll have to hear the rooster screeches. I hope your ears enjoyed them as much as mine always do. Yay! Sometimes that moblin appears right where you land, and it's really annoying. Summer, and boom! We are in DDD. Dancing Dragon Dungeon, and it's awful. I mean, it's fun, because it's a nice dungeon. It's interesting, but it's annoying. Now, Seasons has really tough puzzles, guys. You have to move these pots onto the buttons. The difference between Seasons and Ages, primarily, well, other than they're two completely different games and have different dungeons and everything, but the primary, like, aesthetic difference between the two is that Seasons focuses more on combat and Ages is much more of a puzzle game. Which means Seasons is more fun to replay because you have fights that you can do, but Seasons, once you figure out a puzzle, it's kind of easy to get it again. At least in my mind, but I enjoyed Ages a lot more when I played it than Seasons, but I find the run of Seasons to be more exciting than Ages. Well, that's fun. Normally I would keep that seed going so that I could just jump right over there. Now here's one time where I'm going to pause really quick and not do an equipped, and that's so I can get a fast cycle in that room. And I don't know why I've been falling there. Oh, right, I forgot. But I haven't been before, so I don't know why I'm doing it now. No, I need my feathers still. There are only a few times where I put sword on A because it is the inferior button to put your sword on. There are people who argue, oh no, sword belongs on A. But they're wrong. Wait, no. Right, I don't change it yet. Sometimes when you're swiping your sword at these switches, you'll hit it and then you'll get trapped on one side where you can't get back, and you'll have to reset. Well, do a save and quit, which is really annoying. Oh yeah, I've got like 30 seconds. My last run, I messed up this mini boss real badly. And it was funny. Anyway, I gotta wait for these 3 guys to spawn, light the torches. You need 3 spin slashes and then a normal slash, so normally I do 3 spin slashes and a poke. You have to hit the one with the shadow underneath him, and even if you know where the shadow one is, both torches have to be lit, otherwise it won't work. Oh baby, this feels good. So here we are going to try and light these 3 torches, and then save and quit before we jump off the tracks. Which we got. It's not that hard, but sometimes you miss one and you're just like, ah. And it's an annoying time waste because then you have to ride the minecart again. Sometimes these bats can mess with you and be right in front of or over the switches, or you can just, hit the blocks. Like I just did. I was not expecting that. I thought I was low enough and I wasn't going to hit the blocks. That's funny. So yeah, sometimes it's the bats. Sometimes, you screw yourself over. Oh, damn. Okay. So that was grabbing the boss key. A lot of this dungeon is running to somewhere, grabbing something, and saving and quitting. That's just a lot of what this dungeon is. And a lot of this run is basically jumping over things. What kind of pace is this run? Right now, I'd probably say probably like 152. So there is a reason why I set the estimate at 2 hours, and that reason is a particular skip at the end of the game, which is really hard, double frame perfect. And you can literally fail it 10 times with all 10 of your bombs and Pegasus seeds, and then have to reset so that you have to do it again. And it's really annoying, but it's not super hard to set up, it's just annoying. And it saves 5 minutes. Well, like 4.5 minutes. So you have to do it. But it's cool to see when it gets done. Now, if only I wouldn't die. So, Goma in this game, you're supposed to hit her claw off, but that makes her really RNG heavy, so we just hit past her claw 15 times, because her claw takes 10 hits, and then she requires 5 hits to the eye to actually kill her. So we hit her 15 times with our slingshot, and that's the only reason we grab scent seeds in the game. Otherwise, there is no use for scent seeds in the game. And that's the boss of Dungeon 4. But yeah, it looks like I'll probably get a 152 or something. Are there any other questions anyone has? I hope I'm not talking too much. Now, one of the things that you've seen me get are these 2 jewels. I need 4 jewels to enter the area where Dungeon 6 is, so that's why I'm going ahead and collecting these 2, because I'm never going to be anywhere close to the area where the jewels are again. Okay. So I used 1 extra seed in Dungeon 4 than I wanted to, so I'm going to have to subtract myself 1 seed around here. And I never know where exactly to subtract the seed. Oh, I can't believe it. Normally, I wait to use my Pegasus seeds a little bit so that I can just throw it and jump, but you can make that without the Pegasus seed. Oh my god. I can't believe I just did that. That was so terrible. I haven't done that in forever. You get hit by normal bombs, but a bomb flower, that ain't no big deal. Just a scratch. And this is the final season we're going to get its fall. Also, if any of you are interested in running this game, Oracle of Seasons is going to... Exactly, just a flesh rune. Oracle of Seasons is going to probably have a tournament sometime in like either April or August. So if you want to learn the game, you should totally learn it to join the tournament. Just a little shout out to Oracle of Seasons. Yo. I'll probably cut out seed going up to Dungeon 6, because that's a better place to cut out seeds, in my opinion. There's one particular seed that is not needed, so that's probably where I'm going to cut it. Unless I find a seed drop here, which I have been lucky with for the past few attempts that I've done. Anyway, this is Minecart the Dungeon. You will ride minecarts a lot. Unlike Dungeon 4 in Ages, which literally has a room that is just minecart tracks. Pretty awesome, you know. Just riding minecarts back and forth. Super fun. And so this is my theory as to why exactly Breath of the Wild was a Seasons ROM hack. Because we have magnet gloves. And jumping. Totally Seasons ROM hack confirmed. Bottom, top. Top, bottom. Ugh. I'm gonna be down a seed. Probably do this just to save myself a seed. I need to switch to this anyway. For when you're on one of those blue spinny things, when you let go of it, you have like quite a while to just walk over a pit. So that's pit walking as we can do it. But it only works with the blue spinny thingies. This is a pretty bad dungeon. This is a pretty bad run. We might be able to 3-cycle this mini boss. I just need to be able to get a hit on Steiger, which wasn't going to happen with the way those turned out. You can get a 3-cycle on this mini boss if primarily if you get like a you can get a spin slash and 2 hits on him when you first start out. If you can only get 1 on him, then it's quite a good deal harder to do a 3-cycle, but it's possible. And if you only get 1, if you don't get any hits, then it's pretty much done. You're doing a 4-cycle, the fastest you can do. But I have done a 3-cycle with only 1 hit. It's just annoyingly hard. Lord. Oh, we don't get a look at the cool movement tech that this room has when you're going fast. Because you would jump and then you would use your magnet glove. Really? These bats are just messing me up. So we gotta move a ball to break things. I hate this boss. Luckily we got a 1 cycle, that's nice. I misused my seeds and I didn't get a seed drop, so we couldn't go fast. Pretty bad. Yeah, I hate that boss so much. Now, one thing you're going to see is we need mystery seeds for this one jewel coming up, but we need to light a torch to get that jewel, the bridge to the statue where we need to use mystery seeds on. So, oh wait, hold on, I messed up. I forgot that I had Pegasus seeds still. I don't know what I thought, I'm dumb. Mystery seeds have a random chance to do whatever thing you want them to do, so normally you can just hit it, and out of the 17 tries that I have. And I used that Gale Seed by mistake. I am V good at this game. I was really worried that was my OBS telling me, oh sorry, we disconnected. I hate that Buzz Blob. Normally I like to get my Pegasus seeds now, but I haven't been able to do that. Rip off Sony. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Also, this is the best music in the game, bar none. I needed to circumambulate the Arma statue because it had a relic inside of it. Oh, yeah. Could you, like, not be right where I need to pick up a mushroom, please? Oh. I was confused. I was like, why isn't this working? And then I remembered, oh, my rod's not on B. So, technically, you're supposed to do a whole big, long trading quest to get a phonograph to give to a Deku Scrub to tell you how to get to the Noble Sword, but as long as you know how to get to the Noble Sword, you don't have to do the trading quest. So, just go from coldest to warmest season, and go straight left. I don't remember I think that's left. I don't remember my left and right too well. Why did I do that? I'm a on. Oh, Lord. Now I'm not gonna use seeds here because I used the seed there for whatever reason. Also, I just remembered... Oh, Lord. I just realized that Mega Kid Icarus and Mega Kid Icarus B are not the same person. Well, they might be on alts. I totally forgot that I just needed to go one season. I'm a seed short. Still. Oh, okay. Probably I should have used my seed here. I was way lower on seeds than I thought. Or, you know, let's just do that. Ah! So that's the one save and quit that I'm going to do here, and there's a reason for that. Because of something, like, it takes a longer time to go up to get a key than to just skip a key block that I'm going to skip right here. Because I fall where I need to go. I would if well... If you really wanted me to, I could pull out LADX, but I haven't played that in, like, months. Also, I hate LADX. And I have to work tomorrow. Otherwise, I would totally be helping y'all restream and stuff all night. So something weird that I've noticed, if you're clipped in here, that saw won't activate. I don't know why. Thirsty. This is bad. So, random fact, in the tasks, they actually manipulate so that the ember seed, the mystery seeds you have will light up as 5 embers, so you don't have to do that single transition over to the ember seed. I really hope. Oh lord. No, 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 no. Okay, good. This is Vire. There is a fast way to get through Vire and a slow way. Vire's pulling out his slow, so we've got to the fast is for him to charge at you 3 times. Oh lord, I was not. This is bad. So that I don't have to switch to bombs. But that Vire was really not kind to me. But at least he didn't go into the corner at all, because the corner you can't hit him. When he's circling around, it's really difficult to hit him. This is an RNG puzzle. Whatever button it changes and is different every time. So that's fun. Now that was fun. Yeah, this is a really bad run. This is way worse than 152. This boss is annoying as hell. And that boss fight went way better than I expected it to. Sorry. So, now that we went through this, we can go do a thing. So there are pirates that we have to go talk to. Also in here, buffer the boomerang out of the menu and you can shoot it through the rocks. But this is a house of pirates. And the pirate needed you to go through ruins in order to be worthy of going into the desert to pick up his bell. So now we're going to go have the honor of digging through sand to get a pirate bell. So this is sort of like the Star War, which there are 4 pits that it can be in. Except it's a lot more annoying. Oh boy. Oh, it's the 4th pit! We're losing so much time here. Because, like, this is... You get to see so much of the desert. That's exciting. Oh, wait, hold on, I went the wrong place. I need Pegasus seeds. I forgot. So, there's a reason why I'm not going back to Horn Village to see the pirate right away. The captain will be offended if you bring him the bell in such a state of disrepair and is like, no, that can't possibly be my bell, go get it shined. So we have to go to a smithy in Sabrosia to get the bell shined. So the smithy guy does not want you to tell him please, so you have to say yare instead of onegaishimasu. You have to use the command form. Be very tough. Or also be offended and be like, please, go and come back later, because you obviously don't know how to ask for real work done. Now we're unearthing the boat. Yay, boat. Apparently you gotta close that vent. And so the reason that we needed to do all of this is just so that pirates could get seasick and park their boat between two halves of a bridge. This whole rigmarole. This is Dungeon 7, and it has a particular skip. That you will be seeing soon. It involves blowing up that wall and getting this key. So those torches being blown out there are being blown out by a Poe sister, and we're going to skip her fight. And so this is aptly named Poe Skip. Because I hit the spikes, I missed it. Wow, that's great. No, that's right. There we go. And that's how that's supposed to go. So normally without the heart ring, this dungeon is pretty dangerous because you die once and you have to do post skip again, and it's just awful. So you're always nerve-wracked whether or not, oh, am I going to die in this dungeon or not? So with the heart ring, you don't have to worry about that. And this is the reason why we can't do a save and quit in this dungeon until after the mini boss, so that we can warp later in the dungeon past where the Poe would be. And again, these really super hard puzzles in Seasons. Well, although this is a kind of confusing puzzle, I will give Seasons that. I was stumped a lot on it when I was younger. So normally you're supposed to come back down here with the Pegasus Cape and then jump over those pits. But since you can basically jump over pits, further than you should be able to, you can skip the backtrack. Meaning, I don't have to go back downstairs again. Scares. You have to light the embers, the torches within a certain time frame. Luckily, I can miss one and not have to go through and do it again. So this is sort of what we were missing out of with the first post sister, except she uses the sword and dashes at you rather than curves along and flames you. Do that, and then we jump here, and I fell, because of course I did. And I did it again. Okay, so we're going to do my safety. That takes barely any time, just so that I don't have to keep doing this. This is the Rock's Cape. It's awesome. Basically now the game is, let's jump over everything. See this? Oh, let's just skip it. Ooh. I hecked up. You can do that? Wow. I wasted so many seeds there. So you can just hold right and walk onto this pit without walk onto this ledge without having to do multiple jumps. And aim yourself with the Oh wow, I am so bad at this game. So with this boss you have to kill the two heads first, but you have to make sure that you don't keep one head flying around while the other head's alive, because eventually the head will come back to Gleeok and reattach, and then with full health, and you'll have to kill that head again. So you can't leave one head flying around the room too long. That's why I pretty much try and kill them at the same time. Oh boy. We're now in this bad time of a run. Let's just go ahead. I got such a headache. I'm so thirsty. So we do a similar thing that we did before Dungeon 2. The sword slash is faster, so we do a shovel cancel to make ourselves go slightly faster. Typically, you want to change the season to fall so that you can just walk over the pit without having to worry, but with Pegasus Seeds and the Rockscape, you can just jump over the pits and not even have to worry about it. Like I said, once you get the Rockscape, the game basically becomes, let's jump over everything. And now we begin fireworks. Remember, you're a firework. We save the world by bringing the fires of heaven down. Totally how things go. Typical Zelda game, right? Cause baby, you're a firework. I said I wouldn't do that, but then I did. So I'm sorry for all your bleeding eardrums now. Like I said, just jumping over everything. We'll jump over the most magnificent thing in Dungeon 8, though. It skips half the dungeon. So, we're coming up to the hardest trick in the game. Thank you for the good luck, Miche. Or Michi? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I hope you are doing well today. Also, I hope you are all doing well today because you are all very wonderful and amazing people. Normally I say that all the time, but I forgot to say it because I was too busy commentating the run. Thank you for the good luck, Kito. Michi? Okay, cool. So, this is a super hard skip. It involves aligning your subpixels to the right value and getting 2 frame perfect inputs. from a Pegasus Seed Field bomb boosted Rocks Cape jump. Too late. And I think I jumped too early anyway from the ice. And my subpixels are probably messed up from that. Yeah, this isn't. Oh, huh. Sorry. We made it. Yo, look at that. Third try. No. Yeah, I think. I can't remember. Also, thing I forgot to mention. This game has height detection, so when I'm throwing my boomerang, I have to make sure that I'm not on a level higher than the enemies that I'm trying to hit with it, otherwise they won't hit. That's a problem that you can have in the Dungeon 6 boss, by the way. Blow this up. You have to follow where this ghost Armos takes you. So there are other fire keys that are going to be downstairs that are way worse than these fire keys. Because in this game, there are fire keys, and the fire keys are one of the few enemies that has a height difference. Like, they're always up, and then they swoop down to hit you. Like in a 3D Zelda game. And they're really, really, really annoying, because when they swoop down and hit you, they leave a fire, and that fire does 1 part of damage, and you have like 2 frames when you're invincible to damage, and then the rest is just like not like 1 or 2 frames. It's not a lot. So if you get caught in a corner with the flame, you are like stuck there and about to die, and it's just awful. That's these big hitting enemies is one of the reasons like that. See, that Wizrobe really caught me in the corner there. That's one of the reasons why we get all the heart containers in this game. I didn't need to do that. Also, this dungeon is the first dungeon that has an original boss. Oh, and I should tell you what HS Skip actually skips. It's named after skipping the Hyper Slingshot, which is the dungeon item of the game, and it skips the entire bottom half of the dungeon. We don't have to fight the... Good morning, Zeta. How are you? You don't have to fight the mini-boss, do a bunch of jumping, and do basically the fire portion of the dungeon, except for this portion right here. Which makes it easier, but more boring. Also, you have HSS skip to deal with, which is just awful. Oh dear. I turned my alerts off. I don't know why that turned on. Unless y'all didn't hear that, but I think you did. So, I'm sorry. I never... So, I'm sorry that that went on. So that's the last essence of the essence of nature. Oh, Michi, you're a pirate? That's too bad. You missed us actually helping the pirates. Hello, Kai and Lion. How are you? So, with that, we get a seed. And this seed is important because it allows us to... Oh, you have? Nice. I don't know who's seen this run or not. It's becoming more popular. I'm sorry. Also, hello everybody who's coming in. You are all very wonderful and amazing people, and I hope you're doing well today. So with the seed and the essences of nature, we can break the barrier. I love this game. It's so much fun. It and Ages are just like two of my favorite Zelda games ever. Same though, when I was first playing it when I was younger, I couldn't figure out how to mash the rooster up. So I skipped the 4th dungeon and went straight to the 5th dungeon. And then I couldn't get into the 4th dungeon or progress to the 6th dungeon, so I just was like, okay, well, I'm not playing this game anymore. And I went into Ages. So, remember that boss that we skipped in Dungeon 2? Well, here it is. He's back and didn't appreciate that we just killed him, so he wants to fight us now. Oh, nice. So this is Onyx. He takes 7 hits in his first 2 stages. I think this is 4. So normally you're supposed to use the rod to hit Din away, but getting electrocuted means it stops the hit counter, and so it counts you as hitting him twice. So I've hit him 6 times, and it just makes it faster, if a little more dangerous. But Dragon Onyx isn't too hard, and we have the heart ring, so it's not that bad. And this is Onyx's true form. Who knew the final boss was a Mario level? One, two. Time will come on my final hit of Onyx, by the way. Which I probably should have said before this, but hey. So I only got 2 hits. Normally I want to get 3 hits and then two hits when I jump on his claw, but I missed jumping on his claw. So we're going to 1, so that's 3, 4, and then I missed that. Final hit on Onyx. Oh yeah, we'll finish in like... If I don't die, we'll finish really soon here. Because I have like 3 hits left. Damn it. Sorry. Yeah. It'll be a 154 something. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, don't hit me again. Okay, you're not going to. Okay, so it's going to be a 154 even. No, a 153.59. Nice. We're done. So that was Oracle of Seasons. Any percent? We don't have to save the girl because she's unimportant. She can live in that crystal forever. We just have to hit the dragon and let it die. So I don't know what's up next, but you should totally stick around and keep looking at this marathon because it's fun. That run was awful. Awful, 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 awful run. But thank you for everything. This was fun. Even if it